Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. So today we are at it again with another DIY extension and highlight tutorial. So if you want to see how I go from this to this, keep watching. All right guys, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. I am Josie if you are new, and if you are not new, thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and leave me a thumbs up, click the like button or subscribe. So today we are going to be doing a DIY do-it-yourself clip-in extension for curly hair. It's going to look as natural as possible, and we are also going to add some highlights. Yes, highlights, but there will be no bleach, no dye. I'm trying to make this as easy and as simple and quick as possible for you guys. And then I recently did a DIY balayage on curly or textured hair tutorial, so I'll have that linked below. Be sure to go check that out. So what I really wanted to do was a black with some pretty blonde coming through. I could not find a pretty blonde color. Let me take that back. There was lots of blonde colors. I could not find a blonde that was in the length or the type of hair that I wanted. So I'll just show you guys what I was working with.
So this is the original hair I wanted because I've gotten it before and it's really good. So it ranges from like 18 all the way to 36 inches. I love this hair and it's Italian curl, but this blonde, baby, I just did not like this blonde. I feel like it looks cheap, and since the hair is not real, I can't even dye it to another color, so that's not going to work for me. So here's the deep wave, which is a different type of curl pattern, but these browns are more realistically a color that I'd like to pick and I think will look good with my skin tone. Okay, I'm just dropping shit. As you can see, the Italian curl is a lot curlier and would probably blend and match my hair a little better, but we're going to go ahead and give the deep wave a try. So I'd really like to use all three of these colors, but since I don't know how it's going to come out, I'm probably just going to pick that first and that third one and stick with those two just to play it safe.
Now you've seen the hair, let's get into the clip-in part. So typically when I make clip-ins, I like to do 2 tracks on 1 row. So instead of just 1 track, I like to double them and have 2. That creates a more full look, makes it look more natural. I feel like it helps my hair blend more, and it stops them from looking stringy or thin. Make sure there's some volume and a lot of texture in there so it can blend with your hair. Today, I'm either gonna do 1 black row, 1 brown, and another black, which would be 3. I've never tried that. If it's just too hard to get the needle and the thread through there, or if it just looks too bulky or doesn't work, we're gonna scratch that out, and I'm gonna do 1 row with 2 black tracks, and then the next row is gonna be black and brown, and I'm just gonna alternate from black to brown, black, black and brown, black, black and brown. Yeah, okay, so anywho, let me show y'all the hair. So honestly, it has a nice curl to it still for deep wave. It's just looser than the type of curl I want. So here's the brown. This is cute, really sandy. So not quite blonde, but that blonde just was atrocious, and I don't think it would have looked good with this or on my skin tone. So next step, you're gonna need your needle and thread, of course, and then your shears and clips, all your clippies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll probably be a total of 6 tracks. I got a 12 pack and then a couple of 2 packs. Let me go ahead and get all this hair out.
And just size the tracks to your head, and then you can go ahead and cut them.
Do we think we can do a 3rd track? So this is how it would look with 2. Just the 2, 1 black, 1 brown. I really like how it looks with 3 though. Here's my first 2 clips. Got 2 needles threaded. Very important too, make sure your clip is the right way before you sew it on. Let me get the first thread through there and I'll come show you what I'm exactly doing. Oh, sweet niblets. We're about to do triple tracks, you know? Maybe that's what I should call this, triple tracks. DIY triple tracks. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm so fake right now. But this is just the first one. I like to put the needle and the thread through the first hole and then tie a couple knots. Here is what we have to work with. Gonna put it through here. And I am shaking a little, but it's because I'm trying to make sure I get in the camera and doing it right. So just pull that in there. So I've already done it, I think, twice. I'm gonna do it one more time, and this looks a hot mess right here. I'm gonna brush it and make sure everything looks nice. It's hard when you're doing it from this angle. Not even gonna lie, not even gonna lie. Oh! Just snap that back like that if that happens. Okay. I will say with 3 tracks, unlike 2, you have to really just make sure you are pulling the hair nice and tight. So we're gonna go ahead and probably gonna do this side like 5 times and then 2 more on the other side. And I think that should be secure. We're gonna go ahead and cut this piece. So this is that one side, and we're gonna go ahead and do the next side.
All right, and just make sure to pay attention so that you don't poke your finger, and also make sure to grip the tracks so that they're not loose.
So here is our first track. So I do want these to be really subtle. So I'm probably gonna do the next row just 2 black, and then the next one 3 again with the brown. But yes, here is the first track. Next track, like I said, was gonna be all black. So I have that one ready to go and sized out to fit my scalp. Then the next row, as I promised, I was gonna do 3 again. So with these, I'm just gonna do black and brown. I'm only gonna do 2 tracks, but I'm actually gonna mix the colors on these ones because it's the front, you know, we want some of that gold to pop out in the front like, it's Britney, bitch. The last piece literally is perfect to kind of fit like right here at the top, the crown of my head. So, and this is all we have left, so we gotta make it work.
All right, so we're on our second track. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys me doing this one more time because it is pretty self-explanatory. So keep sewing in. Make sure to hold it tight and firmly, and as you can see, I'm starting to struggle here. Sometimes it does get a little tough to pull the needle through. Just try to not yank it because sometimes that will break it and then you have to start over. But again, you're literally just going to be pushing that needle and thread through that little hole with your clip, pulling it back through and continuing. Once it's nice and tight, you'll tie a knot to secure it, and you have yourself another clip sewed onto that track.
I'm just moving this camera all around trying to show y'all, like, let me move. Oh my gosh, I got my finger. Oof. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be the last one I do right here. I think you guys get it, right? My finger really hurts. So here is the first one, nice, long, and luscious. Then here is our second row. Only 2 tracks, all black, because we're trying to be a little subtle Sally. So Sally. I hope my hair can handle these 3 tracks. Woo! Handled, done, love it. My finger hurts. I'm gonna have to come back, guys. How did I do this? Like, come on, girl. So here was our first piece, and we did 3 tracks on this. So we did black, then the brown, and then the black. Our next one's just a little wider. That one was all black because, you know, we want it to be a subtle Sally, so that's how it's gonna look once these 2 are layered. Next one is the biggest clip. So this one is gonna go from the back all the way to the kind of side front of your head, and it has 3 clips, if you can see, instead of 2. It's the only one that has 3 clips because I just wanted to make sure it was secure and it's not gonna be falling down. This is gonna be the piece for the crown of the head. That one's all black. Lastly, our 2 side front pieces right here. And I just did 1 black, 1 brown for these so it can show. So 4 and then 2 on the side. So this is all of them with all of our clips that we did ourselves. All right, guys, so here is the finished look. I love it. I love the way it came out. So instead of highlights, this is honestly, I feel like more like a balayage because they're like randomly just placed since I added more black. But I do love it. So as far as this hair is not real hair, and it was only, I think, $10 for each pack. I typically like to get human hair so I can dye it, but I just wanted something fun because I'm going on vacation. So I got this hair shorter, I think in like 20 and 22 inches, and loved it. I will say with the 30 inch, it sheds a lot more. It's really tangly. So these are not gonna be clip-ins I probably wear all the time. They're not gonna be my everyday clip-ins. These are gonna be my fun going out clip-ins. So let me show y'all the back really quick. My hair is starting to get, ow, oh my God, harder to hide with clip-ins or just extensions, period. The back, let's do back so y'all can see the length. It's just so long. If you can see some of my real hair flyaways in there, I'm sorry. My hair is just really frizzy right now, so it's not blending well. I haven't brushed these out either. I'll probably have to brush while it's not clipped into my head.
But that's it, guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed. Please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at JosieJadeXO.